Have you ever wondered about the experience of trans individuals serving in the military? A topic that often draws curiosity, yet remains shrouded in misconception and misunderstanding. Today, we're here to shed light on this pressing issue, to delve into the topic of trans rights within the military. We're embarking on a journey, one that is both enlightening and challenging. We're weaving our way through the intricacies of an environment known for its discipline, camaraderie, and at times, harsh realities. We're about to hear from those who've lived it, those who've served their countries with pride and honor, all while navigating the challenges of their own identity. The brave trans individuals in uniform, their stories, struggles, triumphs, and the everyday battles they fight. We aim to foster understanding, to bridge the gap between the known and the unknown. So are you ready? Let's dive deeper into these untold stories and unveil the truth about trans rights in the military. Trans individuals in the military have unique experiences that often go unheard. Let's take a moment to listen to these voices of courage, these brave souls who have chosen to share their stories with us. These are voices that echo from the depths of their experiences, voices that ring with authenticity and resilience. Meet Alex, a trans man serving in the Navy. He tells us about the sense of belonging he's found amidst the tides and tumults of the ocean. He paints a picture of camaraderie and brotherhood, saying, "The ocean doesn't care who you are, and neither do my shipmates. We are all sailors first." But the journey isn't always smooth sailing. Jordan, a trans woman in the Air Force, shares her story of navigating turbulence. She speaks of the struggles she has faced, the slights and slurs, the isolation. Yet she also speaks of her determination to rise above, to soar higher, expressing, "The sky has no gender. And when I'm up there, I'm not just a pilot, I'm free." And then there's Taylor, a non-binary Army officer who stands tall, unyielding in their commitment to serve their country. Taylor shares, "In the field, it's about trust and respect. If I've got your back and you've got mine, nothing else matters." These stories reveal a tapestry of experiences, of challenges met and battles won. They speak of the strength it takes to stand tall in the face of adversity, of the courage it takes to live one's truth in an environment that may not always understand or accept it. But remember, these are just a few voices among many. There are countless other stories waiting to unfold, each one holding its own unique insights and lessons, each one a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who have chosen to serve their country, while also staying true to themselves. These brave individuals have shared their stories, but what does this mean for trans rights as a whole? As we delve deeper into this question, let's keep these voices of courage in our hearts and minds. The fight for trans rights in the military is ongoing, with many milestones already achieved. Let's take a moment to look back at the history of this battle, to understand its roots and to appreciate the courage of those who have fought tirelessly for their rights. In the early days, being transgender was seen as incompatible with military service. This was a time when fear and misunderstanding overshadowed the potential of countless individuals who were willing and capable to serve their country. But change was on the horizon. Over the years, trans activists and allies started to challenge these discriminatory practices. They believed in a military where everyone, regardless of their gender identity, should have the right to serve. In the late 20th century, we started to see the fruits of these efforts. Policies began to shift. Slowly but surely, doors started to open. A landmark moment came when the ban on transgender individuals serving openly was lifted. This was an incredible victory, a testament to the resilience and persistence of the trans community and their allies. However, the journey was not without its setbacks. The progress made was threatened when the ban was reinstated, casting a shadow over the future of trans rights in the military. But the community did not falter. They stood firm, continuing their fight for equality. Experts and activists remind us that this battle is not just about policies and laws. It's about recognizing the value and potential of every individual. It's about creating an environment where everyone, regardless of their gender identity, can serve their country with dignity and respect. As we reflect on this journey, we must remember that these victories are not just milestones in the history of trans rights. They are victories for human rights, for equality, and for a better, more inclusive world. But the fight for equality is far from over. What lies ahead? The future of trans rights in the military is not set in stone. It is shaped by those who are willing to fight for it. As we look forward to the horizon of trans rights in the military, it's essential to recognize that the journey is far from over. The future is a mystery, but it's one that is shaped by the actions and advocacy of many. Trans rights advocates, military personnel, and experts alike share a common vision. They foresee a future where the military not only accepts trans individuals but also celebrates their contributions. They imagine a world where trans service members are no longer stigmatized, but instead, valued for their unique perspectives and experiences. They picture a military that is not merely tolerant, but actively inclusive. Trans activist and veteran Jamie predicts a future where trans service members will not only serve openly, but will also be leaders in their units. They will be recognized for their skills and abilities, not their gender identities. Military sociologist Dr. Johnson envisions a future where the military's policies and practices reflect the diversity of the society it serves, including the trans community. This means not only allowing trans individuals to serve, but also providing them with the necessary support and resources to thrive. Trans military personnel like Alex, who is currently serving, dreams of a future where trans service members no longer have to hide or suppress their identities. They can serve proudly and without fear. The future of trans rights in the military may be uncertain, but it is not without hope. The path forward may be challenging, filled with obstacles and setbacks, but with the dedication and resilience of those fighting for these rights, progress is inevitable. Remember, it is the brave voices of individuals like Jamie, Dr. Johnson, and Alex that shape the future. It is their courage, their resilience, and their unyielding belief in equality that will continue to push the boundaries and change the narrative. The path forward is not clear, but one thing is certain: the fight for trans rights in the military will continue. We've heard from trans military personnel and explored the journey of trans rights in the military. It's been a path paved with courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to equality. We've listened to their voices, stories that echo a shared struggle and an enduring hope for a future where they can serve with dignity and respect. We've delved into the battles fought, not just on the front lines, but within the very system they've sworn to protect. We've seen the importance of policies that uphold, not undermine, their rights. We've looked ahead, envisioning a future where trans rights are no longer a contentious issue in the military, but an accepted and respected norm. As we wrap up, let's remember that the fight for trans rights in the military goes beyond paperwork and policy changes. It's about respect, dignity, and the right to serve one's country without fear of discrimination. The fight for trans rights in the military is not just about policy. It's about respect, dignity, and the right to serve one's country without fear of discrimination.